Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Today we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list, published on November 13th, 2025, about 2 days ago. This paper introduces generative adversarial distillation, an on-policy black box method that uses a discriminator as an adaptive reward model, and it reports that Qwen2.5 14b instruct, trained with it, nearly matches its teacher, GPT-5 chat, with scores around 51.4 versus 51.7 on the LLM chat evaluation. The paper is titled Black Box on Policy Distillation of Large Language Models, and the implications for model training are quite significant. Also, the author shared a GitHub repo. You'll find a GAD folder with a concise README summarizing the method and linking the paper, plus a timeline, code promised soon, with data and model checkpoints coming later. There aren't usage examples or scripts yet, so it's mainly a placeholder for the upcoming release. Figure 1 shows that generative adversarial distillation consistently outperforms sequence-level knowledge distillation across model sizes. The left panel compares average scores on the LLM chat benchmark, where the blue curve climbs close to the gray teacher line. The right panel reports out of distribution generalization, which matters because it reflects robustness beyond the training style. Across DALL-E, Self-Ints, and Vicuna, the blue curve leads again, and the gap over sequence-level knowledge distillation widens slightly. So figure 2 shows the training loop, where the student learns by maximizing the discriminator's score, which turns feedback into an on-policy reward. The upper left teacher block provides example answers that the discriminator prefers. The lower left student generator produces its own replies and receives policy gradient updates from the score signal. The center right discriminator judges teacher versus student. The beige box at right uses Bradley-Terry-Loss, a pairwise preference model that teaches which response wins. So figure 2 showed the loop. Table 1 maps reinforcement learning parts to the generative adversarial distillation roles. The policy model corresponds to the student generator, the reward model corresponds to the discriminator, and the reward is the discriminator score. The key difference is that the reward model core evolves with the policy, which means the discriminator updates alongside the student. This continual update forms a mini-max game, so feedback stays aligned with the student's current behavior. Alright, Table 2 reports automatic scores showing that adversarial distillation consistently beats sequence-level knowledge distillation across models and datasets. On the LLM chat set, Qwen2.5 14b, instruct with adversarial distillation scores about 51. The GPT-5 chat teacher scores roughly 52. Smaller students benefit more because Qwen2.53b with adversarial distillation matches the 7b model tuned with sequence-level knowledge distillation. Out-of-distribution sets also improve, which indicates stronger generalization. Wrapping up, 2 takeaways stand out. Generative adversarial distillation makes on-policy black box distillation practical by turning a discriminator into an adaptive reward model, and it reliably beats sequence-level knowledge distillation while approaching the teacher's quality. The broader implication is cheaper, more accessible, high-quality models without teacher logits. That is it for this episode of the AI Research Roundup. I am Alex. Thanks for listening.